Welcome back to your reading, Scorpio. Thanks again for joining us.
Hello, Scorpio.
This is part 2 of July 2021 He Said, She Said reading. Yeah, we've got an energy around this of holding on, of course, scorpionic kind of energy to the past. It's a double-edged sword because on one hand we can learn a lot from the past and we have to reflect in order to learn the lesson enough to grow. If we don't go there, then of course we're kind of doomed to repeat the past, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We repeat past mistakes, so we have to look there. But at some level there's also an energy of letting the past go, to have a completely clean slate, to write your own chapter. So there's an energy around this of needing to, reaching that point of release, that learning all you can from the past and your past choices, forgiving yourself for choices that were made, forgiving other people for perhaps not being exactly how you imagined things to be. Once you reach that point, there's an energy of not looking back at the past. There has to be a clean slate. I mean, it's literally the energy of death and rebirth, right? For Scorpio, It is that phoenix rising from the ashes. It is new life. But the thing is, Scorpio, your energy is one that can have that new life in this lifetime. You don't have to physically die and be reborn. It's something that can happen for you, Scorpio. But there has to be this energy of the past first let go of. So let's have a look. We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you feel about this person, the strengths, the challenges, advice, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what's hidden, and the potential outcome.
Okay, status of relationship. How this person views you, Scorpio. Strengths, weaknesses. What this person should keep doing. What they should stop doing. What's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Okay, let's have a look here. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Well, this feels good, actually. The energy that I'm picking up around this is one of letting go.
Moving on. Something more passionate.
It feels lighter. It feels like decluttering. It feels like not going ahead with a lot of baggage. You know, the thing with judgment there is going through that doorway. We can't bring all of our stuff, you know, you can't take it with you. It feels like when you're going through that cycle of death, there's a realization of not being able to take the past with you.
You can't take anything with you.
You can't take anything with you. So this feels like movement and moving on without that heavy stuff that you've been bringing around.
That's right. So looking over here, status of the relationship, we've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse here. So a feeling that if there was a feeling of betrayal, especially on your side here, Scorpio, that things are getting better.
Okay. How you feel about this person? We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Five of Coins in the reverse. Okay. The energy around this is one of, okay, well, you know, I just have to feel, it feels like this is a Scorpio who is unburdening themselves from a number of different choices. It feels like moving ahead, playful kind of energy. I get a playful spirit, not having such heaviness attached to the future. Just kind of going with the flow. It feels like that, you know. It's not focusing on what you don't have, focusing on what has been lost here. It's just having a sense of realism. It feels like realism. It feels like,
I feel like it's very related to this Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This Five of Coins in reverse is a feeling of being rejected but feeling better beginning to feel better, coming
recovery.
out, recovery from that.
Yeah, I feel like this is about recovery. I feel like these are two energies here of bringing whatever happened in the past there. I feel that's going to be released and it's going to be reborn into something brand new.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels a lot lighter. It feels a lot more playful. There's not a heavy attachment to it.
Mm-hmm. How they feel about you. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you know they actually see you as somebody who's going to be okay, who will be able to manage their finances, even if at the present time you might feel a bit strapped or worried about the future with this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse.
Okay, let's see. Strength here is the Five of Wands in reverse and the Six of Coins in reverse. It's not fighting for that with that expectation of reward.
Well, I like it because it's the same energy as we have here, exactly the same card.
It's making peace with not getting what you wanted or what you perhaps hoped for in the past with this situation, and being okay with that, being okay with things how they are.
I like it. Look at that. Five of Pentacles in the reverse as the strength.
Recovery again.
Recovery, you know, or even the ability to help this person feel better, perhaps by not flaunting stuff, even by not doing anything to upset them.
The challenge here is the Six of Cups and the World. It's closing out cycles from the past. It's a strong energy around this of past life contract. Wow, I just got a message from Spirit there saying that whatever this is, it's the end of a karmic contract that the two of you have probably held for, I mean, for those of you who believe in it, for many different lifetimes. And in this lifetime, it's actually going to ascend to where it, wow, it's really going to ascend, and this new book is going to be written. Wow.
It's pretty nice, Scorpio.
You and this particular person, who I feel is very zen, whatever didn't work before between the two of you is going to be, that book's closed. That karmic book is closed, and I feel like it's something that's happened for many, many lifetimes. It may have had many, many cycles even in this lifetime where it never really happened or never really worked, but it's going to work, and it's going to get this new chapter, a fresh start.
Wow. That's nice. The Five of Cups here as the weakness. Well, that's regret. It's looking back on the past, and you know the story of the Five of Cups. You've got this guy here who's looking at these spilled cups, and there's still two cups behind him that he's not even looking at.
Yeah.
And it's just looking at what's been spilled and not focusing on the things that have not been spilled.
That's right. The thing is, there's still love here. Beneath all of this, whatever happened in the past, betrayal, hurt, disaster, being abandoned. I mean, these are two people who have had to, by going through their own cycles individually and with each other, because I feel like this has happened. This is like you've probably had experiences with this person multiple times in this lifetime, probably from a younger age to now where you're both reaching a point of older age. And this, beyond all of it, what still exists? Those Two of Cups.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And all of this other stuff is just karmic detritus that's had to be released. Wow, that's amazing. Let's have a look and see what you should continue to do. Continue going through this death cycle. Scorpio, you're not there yet.
The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, though.
You're getting there. You just have to keep going.
The wheel is turning in your direction.
You're exactly where you need to be at this point in time, and you're doing exactly what you need to do. You don't have to do anything, Spirit says, but exist and keep going with what you're doing. It even feels like you're, well, I get highs and lows. There'll be days when you feel more enlightened. There'll be days when you feel like you've fallen back. That's natural. It's part of the cycle. But you just have to keep going with this, even though it's hard. As a Scorpio, this is kind of your destiny. This is what you're meant to be going through in this lifetime. With this person, wow.
Yeah, we have the Emperor over here. It's nice energy. This person needs to act their best self. This person needs to be higher vibration. They need to be the Emperor, not the Emperor in reverse.
I also get a strong energy of working through father issues.
Okay.
Possibly this person has experienced difficulties with masculine energies in their past. Could have gone back right from the father right to each romantic entanglement. Wow, I'm picking up a lot of energy around that. But when we talk about the challenge, the Moon in reverse and the Ten of Cups.
In reverse.
In the reverse. The challenge here is not knowing the end game, not knowing where this is going to end up. Spirit is saying you're going to end up exactly in the right place at the right time. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I think you might be worried about getting to that Ten of Cups in the upright.
So you've got this strategy and you're thinking, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get there? It seems impossible. The answer is you're exactly where you need to be. Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. Fate
will take care of everything.
Will take care of everything.
Okay, looking over here, the Magician in reverse is what shouldn't be done. Well, having that lack of confidence. Or not being confident in the ability to reach the goal that is being strived for here,
and using their own higher minded for the wrong purpose,
right? For
selfish needs, for it's towing. The thing is, when we, think of it as someone who has reached a point where they're very they have a lot of knowledge.
How do they use that knowledge?
How do they use that knowledge?
Yeah, do they use it for good or do they use it for evil?
Yes.
Right.
The world is full of people who are in positions of power that are very, very...
Very smart. Very knowledgeable.
But what
are they doing with that?
What are they doing with it?
Yeah, what's this person going to do with it? Right.
Yeah, let's see. What's hidden here is the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Coins in reverse. Well, it's just what I said earlier. It's this, a Scorpio, it seems like you've got this hidden energy of wanting this with this particular person, I feel. But you're thinking, how do I get there? How do I get there? This is kind of, like you feel like it's too messed up, like everything's too messed up. The answer is it's not. And it's destined. And the things are working out exactly how they're meant to, so you don't have to worry too much about getting your wish here. You're going to get your wish, is what I'm getting from Spirit.
Okay. Look at that, the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. A lot of wand energy there. Yeah, very, very similar cards.
Yeah.
Both in the upright.
Adventure, hot trips, vacation. This person is, again, two cards of Sagittarius here, guys. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or someone with just a very adventurous kind of spirit. This is an independent person as well. This is someone who has a lot of optimism about the future, just good to be around. This is a type of person who's fun to be with. And I feel that that's the different energy between the two of you. Is that it's more fun because there's no kind of attachment to this. Do you know what I mean? There's no kind of expectations of, there's no expectations.
There's no real thoughts about the future.
Right, it's just having fun with it.
In the moment.
And I feel that that's what's giving it this fresh energy.
Right.
We've got the Judgment and the Nine of Wands. Well, that's the thing. Scorpio, I feel you're almost there. You're almost to the point of going through ending this death cycle. You're on the verge.
It's been a struggle though with that Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's a wounded warrior, right?
Keep going though. Persevere.
Yeah.
You know, this is spirit. This is karmic spirit work. I mean, my goodness.
Well, yeah, it's shadow work.
It's shadow work.
And this is it's hard, but you know, I don't have to tell you that, Scorpio. Look at that Temperance. Temperance. Again, you know, Michelle was talking about Sagittarian energy. You know, that's what's overshadowing everything here. Maybe there's a Sagittarian helping with somebody's enlightenment.
I think that they're just in a really zen place, and they're reaching a point where things just don't, like, there could be thorns all around them, but you know what, they're sitting in the middle. I mean, this is literally calm.
It's calm in the
face of adversity and storms.
It's like the eye of the hurricane.
It's the eye of the hurricane, and it's not having anything touch them. It's kind of like, the danger here, though, is being too much in the bubble. That's the only thing I see here. And using their higher knowledge for
evil.
For evil, which is it can be, you know, when we reach that status in life, we can use it and be tempted in weak moments.
Yeah, to use
that because we feel like we can, but we should never go there. We should always be humble. Because we've been humbled.
Yes, that's right. We've already been humbled.
We've already been humbled. So we have to remember that. Remember how it feels to be there.
Yeah, remember how it feels to be down.
Remember how it feels to be down. So if you're that person there, it's remembering and being compassionate for those that aren't at that level.
That's right, yeah.
Not expecting people to be at that level. Being out amongst people who aren't at that level and not judging.
That's right.
All of that is very difficult to do, but it is something that is achieved when you reach that point of, you know what, I'm not responsible for other people's stuff. I'm not responsible for other people's growth. I'm only responsible for what I do to others and what I take on board. That's
right. My own actions are all I have control over.
That's right. And it's releasing everything else.
It's a really nice energy.
It really is.
All right, I'm going to lay down some of the Norman cards. I have shuffled these, and what we have over here is we have the heart. Yeah, so there is definitely some kind of bond here. Yeah,
it's life after death.
Right, over here we've got the mice. So yeah, things are over with. They were eaten away by something.
I get cutting down choice.
Oh yeah? Oh, it's part of that same eating away of choice. Okay, all right, we'll go with that.
It's cutting down with a view to stopping.
Okay, fair enough. we got the stars here as the strength. You know, that's aspiration. It's reaching for some sort of higher ideal.
Yeah, but it's a constant thing. That's right. You can never really fully attain that, and the danger is in thinking that you can. You have to maintain it constantly.
We have the lady here. Yeah, you know, there can be negative influences.
And I feel that is about being too closing yourself off.
Right, or having regrets about things in the past.
Closing yourself off, and
a lot of feminine energy over here with this High Priestess in reverse as well.
I also get a strong energy of missing who you were when you were younger. Some of you may be getting older and going through changes, cycles, feminine cycles, and so there's an energy of going through change there. A challenge is, some of it could be health related as well, guys. Just be mindful of that. But the thing is, with this hidden, you haven't lost.
No, there's still a lot of vitality here.
You haven't lost whatever you feel like you could have lost.
That's right.
What you're perhaps fearing you've lost as a feminine energy, it's still there.
Yeah.
You still have that.
You still have that zest for life. I mean, look at that.
A lot of passion still there. There's still a lot you want to do.
That's right, and can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got the crossroads here. Michelle hit that on the head earlier. What do you do with this knowledge? You have choices. You have free will. That's what that card's about, free will. How do you use your free will? Do you use it for good? Do you use it for evil? We've got the scythe down here as what's negative. Well,
I think
I see that as being like the Ace of Swords, right? It's very much that. How do you use that sword to cut through things? What are you cutting out? Are you cutting out the right things?
Yeah, because some things might be, I get potentially hurting people without realizing that you're hurting them.
Right. Well, again, with this magician in reverse, again, how are you wielding the sword? Are you wielding it with care? Are you cutting something that you shouldn't be cutting? All right. We got the tower here as what's hidden. Yeah, I see it as enlightenment. I see it as reaching those heights of enlightenment. And over here we have the ring. And that's about forming some sort of contract, some sort of lifetime contract. I'm not saying marriage, but
it feels like a cycle.
Well, the ring is circular.
Yeah, it feels like.
The end. Well, Michelle was talking about this being the end of some sort of karmic cycle.
I feel like it's the end of it, but that the bond is still there, but it's the end of the thing that was burdened it.
Right.
It's the thing. It's the end of the thing that caused the trouble.
Let's say it's the contract fulfilled. Contract
fulfilled, but reborn in a more enlightened place.
Okay, enlightened package.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's have a look here. We've got the garden here. I like that. I feel like this again, it feels very playful. So Scorpio, you're meant to be in this state of unburdened by stuff kind of energy. It feels a lot more, it feels like this is aspirational. This kind of attaining this level of...
Well, it's also the stars.
Aspirational.
Reaching for the stars.
Yeah, we've got the lilies over here. This, as I said earlier, it feels like something that's been long in the making, a lifetime. I mean, literally.
Lifetimes. Possibly.
Yeah. We've got the tower over here, which is... there's still something with the ego that has to completely be worked through here. Being honest, guys, it feels a little bit like there could be some possible jealousy here because of the aspirational kind of part of that, because the towers are linked. Wanting to be in competition. Feeling like you're like, oh no, I'm the enlightened one. No, I'm the enlightened one, which is ridiculous.
Or I'm
right?
doing better.
I'm doing better than you.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing better, which is ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it really is.
If you're truly enlightened, you don't care.
You don't care what other people are doing.
What other people are.
What they have.
Exactly.
What they're trying to attain.
That's right. Over here we've got the crossroads here. Well, I see that as...
Well, having too many choices.
Well...
Because we were talking earlier about wanting to cut down choices, right?
Yeah, well, the way that I see this is that one of these... See, when you look at this, both of these doors lead to enlightenment.
Oh, okay.
One is the sunshine.
The other is the stars.
Other is the star. They both lead to enlightenment. So I feel the challenges here. Okay, well, it was all Spirit just gave me a message saying that this is kind of crazy, but it's saying that you were always going to end up at the same place no matter which path you took here, Scorpio, because this is a karmic contract. It was meant to happen. You're going to end up in the place that you're meant to end up. You may have taken maybe the long road. There's like a long road and a short road here. You might have taken the longer road, but you know what? You're going to get there in the end. And this karmic contract's going to be fulfilled in this lifetime, and it's going to be fulfilled in a really good way. Like, it's going to lead to happiness with this sun, the sun card down there. Do you see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We've got the birds up here. I see that as I see that as two people. The birds are often a couple. I get like soulmate energy around that. Going through the cycle with this person. I feel like you've been going through the cycle individually and together to reach a certain point. We've got the house over here. This is the unknown. The challenge here is the unknown, where I'm going to end up. You know, this is the attachment to attaching that hope for the 10 of coins, attaching the hope for the 10 of cups to a certain situation.
Yeah, too much outcome based.
Spirit just wants you to be in the moment and enjoy and have fun, and don't put any obligations or stress.
Let the future take care of itself is what Spirit's saying, I think.
It's going to work out. Just release.
Yeah, let go of your attachment to future outcomes.
Exactly. And then we've got the fox up here. Yeah, that's that secret desire, that intention, strategy.
Right, and doing what's good for you as well.
Yeah.
Underpinning all of that.
Absolutely. And then we've got the ship. Yeah, this is you on the journey.
Yeah, moving on.
The journey to enlightenment. And you're almost there, you know? I mean, how often do you see that?
It's a struggle. It's been a struggle.
And it's going to be a constant kind of struggle to make. See, the thing is, we think once we've reached there, we've reached the end. The answer is no, this is going to continue on.
No, there's always the constant need for adjustments, the constant need to maintain that temperance, that balance.
Yeah.
It takes work. Once you get to enlightenment, it's not a matter of it just being still. It's a very dynamic.
Constant, it's the alchemy, right?
Yeah.
But your life is what you make it.
Think of it like a fish in a stream, going with the current. But there's always going to need to be constant adjustments made on the fish's path with its tail as it stays in that current. Yeah,
but pretty powerful energy. I'll get one more of these, Scorpio, and then we'll finish the reading. I did get a couple of bonuses there in the YouTube, but let's see. Message for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear? How do you free yourself? In the deepest sense, you free yourself by finding yourself. Well, see, that's you're meant to be going through this journey to find yourself, but the thing is, it's interesting. You'll find yourself exactly where you need to be.
Yeah, wherever you go, there you are.
It really is as simple as that. I mean, oftentimes we get so attached to having this, you are a strategist, so you're a planner. You want to have the plan. The answer is not having the plan. This is someone who hasn't really got a plan but just trusts and believes that things are going to work out. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But you know what? Either way, they're going to be fine with it. And I feel that that's kind of the energy that you are being urged to go along with. Play with this person in their energy, and there's something to be gained from that. Because I feel it has to do with releasing a lot, learning how to release people who've hurt you in the past.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thanks very much for watching, Scorpio. Please do take care, and bye for now.
Thanks, Scorpio. Goodbye and good luck.